Karibu sana, join me on Siasa Junction. Yeah, so that's my view, friends. And like you, I'm really heartbroken, guys. I'm really, really heartbroken because a young man lost his life in the most brutal way. And it was not necessary. It really wasn't necessary, guys. It was not. It was brutal. We have seen the report from the coroner, the autopsy report. And that family is devastated. And so they deserve answers. They deserve some truth from the Kenya government. But what are we hearing, guys? I was listening to the Senate. I listened to speeches by various government officers. For example, I listened to Mohammed Amin, the boss of DCI, his statement about what happened, how DCI agents picked up Albert from Migori and how he ended up at Central Police Station. He said they were within their jurisdiction to pick him up and crisscross counties all the way to Nairobi, over 350 kilometers away. The lawyers in the House tell us, is that true? Were they in order to pick up Albert from Migori, from Homa Bay County, and take him all the way to Nairobi when there are various courts within those constituencies that they were crossing, like his home constituency, for example? I don't know, but the lawyers can tell us. Then there's the question of his health. The DCI claim that he was in good health, that even at some point they stopped on the way and gave him something to eat and drink, and that when he was taken to Central Police Station, he was in perfect health. He was booked under an OB number, and the officers that booked him even said that he was in normal health, which I find very interesting. A very interesting statement, because is it standard procedure for for the report officer who is doing the booking to say that a suspect, quote unquote suspect, is in appearing in normal health? Like, is that part of the description? I just find that very odd. And anyway, they booked him in under OB 13676/2025, and also they say that they tried to reach the OCS of Central Police, Bwana Benjamin Talam, and that he declined to book him. Why was he being booked? These police officers at Central didn't even know what this guy was being booked for. The guys who knew why he was being booked is DCI and the IG and the deputy IG. They're the ones who knew why he was being booked. So they should tell the truth about what really happened to Albert. And after booking him in, they say he was booked in at 9:32 p.m. local time in Kenya. So what happened to him? Why was he put in? If this is even true, why was he put in an isolated cell alone? What crimes had he committed that warranted him being put in isolation? And then they told us that he had unalived himself. This is the story they told us. That is the press statement that was issued by the police spokesperson. And then when there was an uproar on the social media platforms and everywhere, they came back and said they found him unconscious and rushed him to a hospital. Why is it that Mbagathi Hospital declined to take him in? Because they knew he was deceased. He was no longer alive. If at all, they took him to Mbagathi at all. And then why did they not notify this young man's father immediately? Why did they call him only when Albert was already gone? He was already deceased. Who is it who harmed Albert? And why?